Because little Johnny's in the backyard playing in that big mud puddle.
Did you leave the hose on?
No, the neighbor borrowed it yesterday.
Wait, is that the side where the septic
Johnny, get out of there!
Having septic problems? At Mike Scott Plumbing, we can make those septic worries disappear. We can pump your septic tank, repair your drain field, and, if needed, even install a whole new system. At Mike Scott Plumbing, we don't take crap from anyone. We take it from everyone. 237-2888. Mike Scott Plumbing. If water runs through it, we do it.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Buffett. Save the Manatee Club has helped to protect imperiled manatees and their aquatic habitat for decades, but there's still more work to be done. Threats from cold weather, red tides, pollution, and boat collisions continue to take their toll on the manatee. So let's work together to safeguard the manatees and the places they call home. Be the friend they need. Visit SaveTheManatee.org. Thank you.
You're having another great day and you have good taste tuning into WOCA The Source with Ocala Talks and Tom Schmitz. Well, 1 out of 2 isn't bad.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks on a Friday. Still to come today, we got Dumb Crook News at 10. Then we have What's the Line with Kevin Stone at 10:30. I'm sure Linda's going to stop by with Magnolia Bakery. She'll be here sometime this morning as well. And Susan Schmitz, you never know when she may drop in the studio. It's a Friday. It's fluid. It's fluid on Fridays. Remember I told you about the guy yesterday with the that was kicked off of the United Airlines for wearing a red thong on his face instead of a face mask? You know, I thought it was a pretty funny story. I joked. I said, the guy, covered his face and it covered his mouth and his nose. What was the big deal? Well, now his 15 minutes of fame has got him going a little crazy. And that's what this did. It gave him 15 minutes of fame. They say everybody gets one shot at 15 minutes of fame. Well, this guy's shot is happening right now over the last 2 days. He was removed from the United Airlines for trying to pass underwear off as a face mask. Adam Jenny, he told local news outlets he wore the thong to challenge the federal mask mandate. He said everything else that has sparked changes in the country has started from everyday people, he said. And then he said, I'm like Rosa Parks. Calm down, tough guy. You're not like Rosa Parks. You ain't even in the same time zone as Rosa Parks. You ain't even in the same conversation as somebody who probably checked Rosa Parks' luggage in a hotel one time. Okay? Rosa Parks was fighting against the color of her skin being told that you were inferior and that you had to sit in the back of the bus and you had to use different bathrooms and you had to drink out of different water fountains because the whites didn't want to get the blackness from you. That's a far cry from wearing a pair of panties on your face. I was in your corner. I thought it was pretty funny. I thought it was a good stance you were making about the mask mandate. But you start comparing yourself to Rosa Parks, calm down, tough guy. You're not Rosa Parks. You're not the modern day Rosa Parks. And the bad thing is, there are some people out there who go, yes, he is. He's standing up. He's saying that he's tired of the tyranny. He put that mask on as a statement against masks. And it's just like Rosa Parks, a statement against riding in the back of the bus. He put in a statement, shut up. He put the panties on and made a statement of how ridiculous he thought the masks were. He didn't have to use a different bathroom before he got on the plane. He didn't have to drink out of a different water fountain. He didn't have to go into certain restaurants because he couldn't get served in other restaurants. He just put a pair of panties on to show how ridiculous the mask mandate was. You know Rosa Parks there, Adam Jenny. He's 38 from Cape Coral. He literally said, I'm just like civil rights pioneer Rosa Parks. No, you're just like Jim Carrey in Dumb and Dumber if you think that. That's who you like. Bet you can make that annoying sound. Bet you can do that. I was so in this guy's corner, too. I thought it was hilarious how he was openly poking fun at the ridiculousness of a mask mandate. And then he goes and refers to himself as the modern-day Rosa Parks. Wow, how to lose your audience in 5 seconds. He's 38, though. Probably doesn't have any understanding of history whatsoever. You're 38 years old. You've been taught history that's just, in a textbook in high school. You probably got taught it for a semester or maybe 2. You didn't listen. Nobody cares. History's not important anymore, so it's not one of those classes you really care about. So he probably, in his mind, he is Rosa Parks. He's an idiot, but he thinks he's Rosa Parks. Rosa Parks have been subjected to real discrimination, not you can't wear that because it's panties on your face. God, I so like this story, too. I thought the guy was funny. I thought he was well thought out with the protest he was doing with the thong on his face because it covered his mouth and his nose. It's all about that adage, it's better to be thought a fool than open your mouth and remove all doubt. Well, he opened his damn mouth and removed all doubt. God, it was such a good story, too. Yeah, he's the modern-day Rosa Parks. Shut up. Right here in Cape Coral, Florida. Imagine that, Florida man. We got some good Florida man dumb crook news today. Pretty good dumb crook news for Florida man today. Coming up later in the show, we'll have the folks from Magnolia Italian Bakery are going to stop by. And Kevin Stone at 10:30 with What's the Line, where he talks about all the football games coming up. Before we go to break, I want to remind you that Pinnacle Retirement Advisors' inaugural Nancy Reinhardt Endowment for the Dementia Education, with all the proceeds benefiting the hospice of Marion County. It's a golf tournament, January 14th, 12 o'clock shotgun. Probably got a room for a couple more teams, but we definitely have room for more sponsors. If you'd like to be part of the inaugural Pinnacle Retirement Advisement, the Nancy Reinhardt Endowment for Dementia Education that benefits the hospice of Marion County, call Pinnacle Retirement Advisors at 352-342-9933. They'll get you set up with some sponsorship opportunities. Again, that's 352-342-9993 if you want to be a part of a sponsorship opportunity with that golf tournament. We'll be right back after this timeout. You're listening to Ocala Talks on WOCA. The Source.
Broadcasting from the Ocala International Airport, this is WOCA AM, W242CA FM, Ocala, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
USA Radio News with Lance Pry.
Santa Fe, New Mexico police obtained a search warrant Thursday authorizing them to take Alec Baldwin's cell phone as part of an investigation into the deadly shooting on the set of Rust. Mr. Baldwin shot and killed a cinematographer on October 21st while rehearsing a scene. The actor claims the gun malfunctioned and shot on its own. The social media platform President Trump tried to ban from the United States is now responsible for school closures and heightened alerts across the United States. President Trump in the summer of 2020.
We're looking at TikTok. We may be banning TikTok. We may be doing some other things. There are a couple of options, but a lot of things are happening, so we'll see what happens.
TikTokers are encouraging followers to make shooting and bomb threats against their schools today. TikTok is a monitored product of the Communist Chinese government.